Alrighty then, so got a weightlifting belt. We're gonna see how that works for me today. I've got military press, rows, and split squats. Got plenty of other chores I need to do today, so I'm only probably gonna do like 2 sets and move on. But yeah, sweeping and mopping, right? It's I'm just like, it's the weekend. I want to get my chores done early and relax. So this is one of the chores that I'm just trying to get, like, let's get her done. So and also it's kind of like, all right, let's see how this belt feels. Oh, that was ambitious. That was stupid. Alright. Well, I'll definitely say that was also too heavy for what I wanted. But the belt did give me good feedback regarding cueing for stability. Alright. So we'll switch back to the kettlebell for the other set here. We'll go back to the dumbbells for rows, and I might do the split squats more so for like ankle mobility than strength. But it's all just to feel like, one, kind of break in this belt, see how comfortable it feels, and to see if I kind of, how stable I feel with it. Wait. Take a second. Whew. About a 10-12 minute workout for me today. Still trying to get used to, new routine, new drives, longer drives, and all that. So, I'll say it's good to kind of, that I can feel like I can get out and do stuff, but also like new chores and all that I gotta like get into a regular routine with. So yeah, I am making excuses, absolutely. absolutely for not actually doing a more full or / intense workout, but yeah, today's just not my day. Still trying to do something. Not sure if the camera will pick it up, but I did also get myself one of the weighted maces. It's likely not going to be much of an indoor piece of equipment unless I'm really choked up on it, just due to the length and the ceiling height. But it does feel nice for just kind of some of this kind of rhythmic work, warm up, get the shoulders mobile and stable. It also kind of takes me back to my martial art days, so might be able to do some stuff inside of the house, but low ceilings. Okay. So I got the rows next. I'm gonna go back to the dumbbells. I'm very much stalling for time. Again, I'm actually pretty happy with the belt here so far in terms of maintaining that intra-abdominal pressure with breathing while I'm lifting. Okay. At the rate I'm going, it's going to be under 15 minutes. If I had opted to go a little lighter, could have gotten maybe a little more volume in, a little more, more sets and reps, but kind of trying to test out the capabilities here of the belt and requiring more stability for myself, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So we'll do another set. And we'll do 2 sets of split squats on both sides. Go from there. Alright. So, 2 sets of split squats, maybe 8 per leg, focus on engagement and ankle mobility. So that's where I'm really going to drive my knee over my toe Getting a little bit of a stretch through the back hip flexor as well. So there has been a push or a movement away from static stretching to regain mobility, where it's pursuing and range of motion. So on this next side, so that was my left side I was loading up. Now I'll load my right side. I'll kind of see at what point do I feel like my right glute is loaded, as opposed to my right ankle and my left hip flexor. So here we go again, take my stance. So my left hip flexor is already kind of loaded up. It's already kind of telling me we got a good stretch. So again, there's glute. Glute feels loaded up. And if I take it an extra couple degrees, there's ankle. Oop. 7 and 8. So, I think the theory behind it is there's a perceived sensation of stretch because our brain thinks we can only go so far. The more we repeat it to a non-stressful level, or overly stressful level at the very least, the more our body gets accustomed to that range, and all of a sudden there's a new barrier, right? But you've moved that motion forward, or you've progressed some way, shape, or how. That's where it's not a short process. It's a pretty lengthy process, but what I do like about it is that you are getting strong in those ranges, so you can actually control the motion in those ranges as opposed to just being kind of loosey-goosey without much control. All right, last 2 sets. Here we go. So same thing, I'll let you know when each part is loaded. Okay, we got a little stretch in the right. Left glute is loaded. Now it's left ankle, and now I'm getting a good stretch in my right. Okay, and that's where it took me, I was introduced to lunges when I was in my teens, and I was not a fan, just because of the, I had some knee troubles. And then I got introduced to reverse lunges, and I was like, okay, I don't mind these. And then I found out that most people don't take a big enough step. So when I went to do forward lunges again, I was like, oh, these feel so much better. So when it comes to finding a routine, a movement, style of working out, it takes time. Like I've been training on and off since I was a kid, doing martial arts and like soccer. That's 26 years worth of, trial and error, finding things that I do and don't like, growing out of some things, growing into others. So, give yourself 3 months to develop the habit of just going to the gym and doing something there. Even if you do some time, you do 30 minutes of cardio, and then you pick 4 machines and you do that. Great. And then the next day you do 30 minutes of cardio, and then you do the next 4 machines, and then you just do that. I'm okay with it. You got to start somewhere. And as you're going to go through that, you'll find machines that you like, machines that you don't like, or you'll find that 2 machines provide the same motion, but one fits you better. So that's where it's just like, from my end, it's just about, you got to just start moving. All right, last set. All right, didn't take a big enough step back with that back leg. All right, so there's a bit of a stretch. All right. I think from a research basis, belts don't cause you to stop using these muscles, but there's definitely a technique to using them. So if you're not sure, you gotta look it up or you gotta ask people. But overall, I felt like I was able to get better overall core engagement and maintain it through the lift as opposed to thinking I have it. But that's a wrap for me. So yeah, coming up on 20 minutes. I'm not on my watch, but I think I had a little bit of setup time pre. Anyways, if you did what I did, great. If you did a little more, a little less, great. You did your own thing. Awesome. You're just starting, looking for ideas, motivation, discipline, a community to support you. Why not? That's what we're here to do. So let's keep trying to be a little better every day. All right? Keep working hard. Good work today. We'll see you next time.